You are watching AYV Television.
From our broadcasting house here on Wesley Street in Sierra Leone's capital, Freetown, this is Primetime News on AYV TV and radio. You're watching us on channel 33 and listening to us on frequency modulation 101.7 and on DSTV channel 399. Let's start with tonight's headlines. President Bio inspects 1,000-hectare Fambul rice farm in Tomabom, Bonth district.
That we need more private sector to come.
Yes.
So I want to use this opportunity to say big thank you to Fambul Rice.
Vice President Jules Jallo officially welcomes the President of Gabon at the Freetown International Airport in Lungue. And healthcare workers parade in Freetown, raising awareness against maternal and child mortality in the country.
So this 000 campaign has been taken up by civil society as well, with support from the ministry.
Hello and welcome from wherever you're joining me tonight. I am Zulayatu Hamid. First in the news. The government's Feed Salon initiative continues to gain momentum as the Ministry of Agriculture intensifies efforts to boost local food production and reduce Sierra Leone's dependence on imported food commodities. Now, President Julius Maada Bio has inspected the progress of the 1,000-hectare Fambul rice farm in Tomabom, Bonth district, a project aimed at transforming commercial rice production and advancing the country's food security agenda. Let's have the report from Ibrahim Ramadan Jallo.
From project to reality, the Ministry of Agriculture intensifies Feed Salon initiative. Sierra Leone's Ministry of Agriculture continues to strengthen the implementation of the National Feed Salon initiative. The government focuses on increasing local food production and reducing dependence on imported food commodities. Historically, Sierra Leone has spent over $200 million United States dollars annually on imported rice to meet domestic demands. However, recent interventions under the Feed Salon program have contributed to increased local production, with the Ministry of Agriculture, led by Minister Dr. Henry Musa Parker, pushing for greater investment in commercial farming.
It's critical for the transformation and the Feed Salon project.
Yes.
Yes, so this technology is one of the best as far as drone technologies are concerned, and it's been deployed here.
Yeah. The inspection visits by President Julius Maada Bio to the 1,000-hectare of Fambul rice farm in Tomambo, Bonth district is aimed at assessing progress made under the Feed Salon initiative and showcasing efforts to transform agriculture into a major driver for economic growth.
Join us.
Yes.
Government is doing its bit. Our development partners are helping, but we need more than that. We need more private sector to come.
Yes.
So I want to use this opportunity to say big thank you to Fambul Rice because of what they have done last year and what they are doing now, and they continue to increase the land under cultivation and also the method of making sure that we produce more per hectare.
Yeah.
So this is the challenge we have. Somebody may ask me, say, yes, sir, you be say Feed Salon. Feed Salon not to one day, Feed Salon not to one person.
Fambul Rice Farm is a large-scale modern commercial rice project equipped with tractors, drones, and industrial milling facilities to boost rice production and support Sierra Leone's goal of achieving food security.
In Fambul Rice, we use science and technology to farming rice. We don't use the traditional ways, and other than that, using science and technology, we are fully mechanized, using drones, as you can see.
For Dr. Henry Musa Parker, the project represents one of the ministry's key interventions under his leadership, targeting a 25% annual reduction in food imports of critical agricultural commodities, including rice, poultry, onions, and cassava flour.
Who South Timapso today now 1,000 hectare farm horizon do across the river and the CDS cargo we bring Boku machine and do 2,000 acre day a plan for do even more. Then don't ready for make sure say where this infrastructure is so done. Yes, they say power pass all over. They say then chop well and days by next year. Half of that day now from then rest here what they do. Yeah, now one side would then get Boku other side where they don't do. So, Your Excellency, we're glad the way you can see how this infrastructure work. They go, of course, now big infrastructure. This way people do not understand or not even comprehend what we say fit alone. But they progress, and we need them follow sustainably continue for do the work for fit alone, and not only for today no more, for even beyond. Just like how you don't talk. And so we're glad the way you come. We will all come on the rain for can see what's in the happen now for show people them.
President Julius Maada Bio commended the Minister and the Ministry of Agriculture for their commitments towards advancing the feed saloon agenda and strengthening national development through agriculture.
They don't cry pass any minister where they don't ever appoint for agriculture. More times there. Now the government not today. Now before this time, now you tell me say that you minister they don't cry and are not able to count now. So myself say rain no rain we dey eat. No so? So rain no rain and they can't see who say we dey produce they eat.
Residents of Tomambun gathered to celebrate the president and the minister, expressing appreciation for their continued commitment to transforming the agricultural sector. For UIV News, Ibrahim Ramadanjalo reporting.
And now Sierra Leone has taken another step in strengthening its diplomatic ties on the African continent as Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julde Diallo officially welcomed the President of Gabon on his arrival at the Freetown International Airport in Lungé. Now the visit, at the invitation of President Julius Maada Bio, is expected to deepen bilateral relations and open new opportunities for cooperation in key sectors including tourism, agriculture, trade and investment. My colleague Mohamed Bakar Kamar reports from Lungé International Airport.
Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julde Diallo received the visiting Gabonese leader with full state protocol, marking the beginning of working visits aimed at reinforcing the long-standing relationship between Sierra Leone and Gabon. During his stay, the Gabonese president is expected to meet with President Julius Maada Bio and other senior government officials. The two countries will also sign cooperation agreements designed to strengthen diplomatic relations, promote economic growth, and encourage investment. Foreign Minister Timothy Kabas said the visit reflects a shared commitment to regional cooperation, economic development, and stronger Africa partnerships.
Very significant. They show Sierra Leone's footprint diplomatically and President Bio in building of consensus and relationship within the sub-region, the continent, and internationally. This it means, Sierra Leone don't once again come back to the international stage. They deepen in bilateral relations and also they participate very actively in multilateral spaces. But what does this mean? It means more opportunities in terms of connecting businesses, connecting peoples to peoples and culture and all of that for showcase what we get as a country and the possibility for the WCFC, what the Gabonese and get a able partner for the betterment of the two peoples.
The visiting president is further expected to tour selected tourism destinations across Sierra Leone as both nations explore partnerships to unlock the country's tourism potential while expanding collaboration in agriculture and other areas of mutual interest. Officials say high-level visits such as these will not only enhance diplomatic relations but also create opportunities for investment, job creation, and sustainable economic growth for both nations. Mohamed Bakar Kamara, AYV News.
The Health for All Coalition, alongside the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, has taken the fight against maternal and child mortality directly to the public. A high-energy street parade moved from Cottage Hospital through the CBD area, commonly called PZ, marking a major push to raise awareness for the 000 campaign. Now, this campaign builds upon previous rollouts across 6 high-burden provincial districts, aiming to eliminate preventable maternal and child death nationwide. A reporter, Abubakar Sidiki Jallo, filed this report, which was filmed by Esther Bangura.
I take you picking a clinic, 10 from my clothes from when you born them, so
The state parade utilized mobile public address systems to amplify the core message, targeting zero preventable maternal deaths, zero preventable child deaths, and zero unvaccinated children. Recent UN estimates show Sierra Leone's maternal mortality rate dropped from 443 to 354 deaths per 100,000 live births between 2020 and 2023. According to the Executive Director for the Health for All Coalition Sierra Leone, the Western Area Urban Launch was strategically anchored at Cottage and Olajurin Children's Hospital due to high infant care concentrations.
So this 000 campaign has been taken up by civil society as well, with support from the ministry. We have gone to the far north, the east, and the southern region, and today we are in the western area where we are launching this campaign for the western area region, and we are doing it in a hospital, the PCMH hospital and the Olajurin. These are the two referral hospitals that actually accepts the largest number of pregnant women, and lactating mothers in Sierra Leone. This is a campaign, it's not a project, it's not ending. We are going to continue with it even after the 300 days.
While advocates push community mobilization through loudspeakers and mobile platforms, frontline medical workers are matching the policy drive with direct patient support on the ground. These medical professionals say they offer free medical care for maternal patients.
And we dey make sure say the patient the way they come, we not able to afford the medication. We are in, if medication not in that moment, one provide for we CS pack where we dey give to patients them free. So we dey do operation free. We dey ask for money for many patients. We dey get medication free.
As the 300 Days campaign continues, health workers and advocates emphasize that sustaining this momentum is vital to making maternal and child survival a permanent reality across Sierra Leone. Abubakar Sidiki Jallo, AOIV News, Freetown.
Families affected by the August 2025 flooding in Tiang Village, Boma Chiefdom in Bo District have received relief supplies nearly a year after heavy rains displaced hundreds of residents. Now, the items donated by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and distributed through the National Disaster Management Agency are intended to support households as they continue to recover from the disaster. Emmanuel Amara Saidu tells us more.
For the people of Chaninau, Baoma Chiefdom Bo District, the scars of the August 2025 flooding are impossible to forget. When torrential rains unleashed flood waters across this quiet farming community, homes collapsed, livelihoods disappeared, and dreams were washed away in a matter of hours. According to NDMA, a total of 919 people were affected. 178 households were displaced. 49 residential structures were damaged, while the communities only buried. The heart of traditional meetings and social life was destroyed. In response, the National Disaster Management Agency has brought smiles back to the faces that have spent months wondering whether anyone still remembered their struggles.
The flooding, people lost food, properties, and things. So today we can't give them relief item. We will help them from the big back. And I think they come at the right time. First, this is rainy season, and August is almost like 2 weeks from now on. And because in that part of the country, generally the villages, in towns, rainy season, because the rain kind of affects agricultural farming, so hungry.
They talk about, and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, now for love everyone, and that's the love where Jesus Christ will show everybody that when you neighbor, if you don't like your neighbor, then tell me who that else you go like. So because of that, everybody that we neighbor, and Jesus Christ be manifest this, and at that the church they try for manifest.
The items donated by the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saint and distributed through the National Disaster Management Agency are expected to ease the burden on vulnerable families as they continue rebuilding their lives.
So we left, we say, we people they come up here. They can't pray, we sit down, we see what they come up. Father, they come. Now we come, now this was we meet water don't full up now, all now. We're ready for the dog. We know they don't. Now we grab. We feel saying from fun. Now we begin for pool things. Where we begin for pool. We not take not safe. Now we come off what's wrong. We go upside down.
Scene where flooding once submerged homes and shattered livelihoods. Today's distribution is proving that recovery is not just about replacing what was lost. It is about restoring dignity, rebuilding confidence, and reminding survivors that even after the darkest storms, hope can still arrive.
We get food for it, pass people that they don't suffer for, whether they can't food for the east. Because we never come out, we go strike. We say we get tight. We say we be there free. We able come out, we go fetch up, then we carry. We say we there now. We never come out. I make people don't suffer for it. They don't count food for it. They don't count food for it. They say no, come out. We say we there now, go up there.
As Tani now slowly writes a new chapter, the residents say their greatest wish is not to simply recover from the last flood, but to build a stronger and more resilient future for generations to come. Emmanuel Amarasaidu reporting.
Well, away from that, following the press release by the Sierra Leone Roads Authority on the closure of the old railway line bridge, residents, bike riders and road users have called on government to fast-track restoration efforts. Now, citizens express that the bridge is a crucial route for daily commuting within Freetown and it's exhibiting visible signs of dangerous deterioration. Authorities also promise rehabilitation. Well, thus, AYV visited the site and spoke to citizens. Here's what they gathered.
To see immediate effect for the lives of people, because at any time anything can happen. We don't know what will happen in the next few days, because now we're coming to get into the main rainy season. We don't know how the flood will be disturbing this bridge, and from now on we're expecting anything to happen. So we want the government to look forward to the citizens of this country to see how best they can amend this bridge. So the old bridge, they make this bridge during normal days. This morning, the first step people that they make this bridge. If you go down now, you look at the edging. You got to eat it up. Some areas said you don't cut, you don't fall home by itself. If you go on this side, you see the destruction. What don't happen there? If you go some of the iron them, they don't eat, so they don't move. If I take you down here now, I will show you some example. You will see exactly what I talk about. So it's dangerous, very much dangerous for the lives of people. Those who are using trucks, vehicles on this road, it's not so safe for the lives of human beings.
It's for big government. Like because this road it help we so much. Because we them block we say Yana civil, that's a very big. In a civil area, so they say we not for use it, really by commercial by. So this road they help we a lot. So if they don't come block and for say we no go pass, who they beg the government do let them fast track them, let them make them fast. Now we able get away. Because right now they disturb people. Okay, one, if you don't take cancel, this car will cancel right now na passenger. Then now I don't call them the passenger. The money with the passenger will pay me, not pay me that. So you don't see.
Get easy and the public bag easy because people in the city they see the bridge don't get problem, so government for repair them. And wait till they don't come begin see so today when I start here they don't come block. I know say the development, the funding for let them go do this job quick. Because it's important to do this. Different motorcar and the player, different things, people and the worker. Don't sometimes work in the inside transport, they can't this area. People like they say, hey, this bridge, they can't collapse, they can't walk, they can't this, that, the waiting. But we know, and I say, no. I said, the man with build this bridge, they call him Mr. Mo. They come under Ministry of Work, second highway project. I see a live or small. at the end of the say I see they build this bridge. Me no say this bridge is guaranteed. Sometimes when the bridge can make where mutka the pass where they make book, people they don't know. Then bridge you know the concrete and full concrete. We get one thing called bearing, where the concrete by partition. Because if you don't concrete and by partition, if concrete and full, it affects them because it broke, it crack, so it affects them. But usai na the bearing can make noise with them. Pok, they say na Congo cross. So call them bearing with the woodwork. And I tell you back say the SLR they get good engineers then. Now the phone no more.
This is Primetime News on AYV TV and radio. Stay tuned for more stories after the break.
Do you know you can transfer money, buy airtime, and pay all your utility bills in just a minute? You can have access to your account anytime, anywhere. Welcome to the world of fast and easy GT Wall. With the GT Wall, you can transfer money from one GT Co account to another, pay utility bills, get account statements, get airtime, and check your balance. With GT Wall, you can buy Exa anytime, anywhere. You can go to App Store or Play Store on your iPhone and Android devices, download the app, and enjoy. GT Co. Wouldn't you rather bank with us?
Across Sierra Leone, more people are asking the same question. Why buy fuel anywhere else when Cornex gives you more? Professionally trained attendants who know service matters. Conex Fuel, a litre is a litre, every single time. And when it's time to pay, easy. Pay with mobile money, Visa or MasterCard, or the Cornex Fuel Card. Clean restrooms, welcoming spaces, every station, every time. Clean fuel, clean spaces, clear value. That's why Sierra Leone fuels with Cornex. Cornex retail outlets, always clean, always professional, always for you. Fuel smart.
Visit any of our Cornex stations nationwide for your quality fuel and lubricants today.
Welcome back. I am Zulaya Hamid and this is AYV's Primetime News. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's take more stories. Now, 18-year-old Daniela Kennedy is among thousands of candidates of the 2026 Basic Education Certificate exam, BECE, born without arms and legs. Now, Daniela writes to her examinations by holding a pen with her mouth. Now, despite the challenges faced in accessing education, she remains determined to succeed to fulfill her dreams of becoming a lawyer. AYV's education reporter George Batilo Powell reports from Rogbere village at 4 Mile, Newton, in the Western Area Rural District. The visuals were filmed by Joseph Conte.
For many candidates, writing the BECE is a significant milestone. But for 18-year-old Daniela Kennedy, a pupil of Rogbere School of Excellence in Rogbere Village 4 Mile, Newton, every examination is a remarkable display of resilience and determination. Born without arms and legs, Daniela has mastered the art of writing by holding a pen with her mouth.
Normally, I write with my mouth. When I was little, I didn't able to use my hands to write. So the organization I was in, they were supporting me to do this one, an operation, so for me to use my hand, but it didn't work. So they decided for me to use my mouth to write. So they were teaching me how to hold the pen, even although it was difficult for me to hold the pen, like to bow my head like this. I would feel it behind the pain. So I was practicing it, putting the pen in my mouth. write. If I have a way, if they give me a way to do an operation for me to be able to use my hands, yes, that's always my wish. If I'm able to use my hands, I will be happy for that. I don't have a wheelchair, a proper wheelchair, because I always wish to, to help myself, to ride myself, but I don't have that one. And for my school materials, I don't have books, like bags, shoes, those stuffs that we usually use for schooling.
Daniela says her greatest ambition is to become a lawyer, to stand for justice and advocate for people, especially those living with disabilities.
I wish to become a lawyer. The reason being, I want to fight for myself and to defend my country as well. God is perfect, darling.
She also has a passion for singing, a talent she hopes to develop alongside her education.
Baby, you are strong. You are wise. You are wise beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can be perfect, baby.
'Cause nobody's perfect, darling. 'Cause no, there's nobody in the world like you.
Her teacher describes Daniela as hardworking, disciplined, and highly determined.
Daniela came into this school since 2023 when she was in JSS 1. And since that time, I came to know Daniela. She was performing exceptional despite her disability.
The head of the orphanage where Daniela lives says she has remained focused despite challenges.
She's brave, she's clever, and she's bold and confident as well. Yeah, she's fearless.
The orphanage is home to 33 children, 30 of whom are living with different forms of disability.
Children will always be children. Despite the challenges confronting her, Daniela Kennedy has ambitions of her own. Realizing those plans certainly requires the support beyond this orphanage.
Just like children of Rogbere School of Excellence and the House of Hope Orphanage in Rogbere Village for Mile Newton, Western Area Rural District, many other children across the country face similar challenges. George Batilo Powell, AYV News, Freetown.
A dispute over land ownership has left dozens of traders counting their losses after shops were demolished at New London in Bow City in the early hours of Thursday. Now, the affected traders claim the demolition was carried out without prior notice, resulting in the loss of goods and cash. Now, they accuse a man they identified as Ali Fataba of overseeing the operation. However, those claims have not been independently verified. The incident has renewed concerns over how land disputes are handled and whether due legal process was followed. Let's join Emmanuel Amara Saidu.
My brother is school fees to pharmacies. The money be there, all on us here.
Behind me are the remains of what were once thriving business spaces at New London Junction in Bow. These traders say they arrived early in the morning expecting to open their businesses only to find their shops demolished. Many claim they've lost goods, cash, and the only source of income for their families. The traders said the demolition followed a long-running dispute over ownership of the land. They alleged they were given no prior notice before the structures were brought down.
So this area we don't continue for over 6 to 7 months. The last time they come back, they kind of loot, but they able to settle, they choose how to reach. So this morning, I didn't know, I and take me. He said, hey, Carol, he said, not like I don't die. He said, they broke the shop. But before that time, police and force come. Police and come, then pack, select now from court, then get a bill right.
They said they come for camp police shop. I said before I put the shop there, when I make a lot of full property, then I do. Oh, full property now, I don't have time to go for it. And the officer they say no, they're not the way.
Several victims say they lost food items, clothing, cash, and other merchandise stored in the shops. They say they had little or no opportunity to recover most of their properties before the demolition.
We don't know more than 20 years. For what this was not made. One day nobody not ask me. What's the local ministry and I ain't get that. We don't know one day we they live with life now. For what they made this concern, we not get Alati again. They say now they get that. Anytime yeah, the right of way. The one they made the one enter. We blame them. We say now they say we live there. We not get man. We begin to college. We not get nothing. Now they don't have all the shops today that we have. This morning now, me I be don't put full market all I don't pack now. They just can't boss carry no more. Look how the shop will be floppy. Look the cupboard and my brother's school fees all be there inside. Come broke. They don't keep all things, they don't pull another. Nothing on help inside the shop. You all see anything happen they never tweet. They don't keep going all things now. All things they don't take nothing. Maybe my man not the serving no way to go for medicine. And I go my God I say matter.
The victims are now calling on the authorities to investigate the incident. They further claim that a man they identified as Edmond Peter Kande, who happens to be the head of the landholding family, planned the demolition and their goods were removed. However, Edmond has not responded to these allegations at the time of this report. Our attempts to get his side of the story are ongoing. The circumstances surrounding the demolition, including the ownership of the land and whether all legal procedures were followed, remain in dispute for the affected traders. However, the immediate concern is rebuilding their businesses while awaiting the outcome of any investigation. Emmanuel Amarasaidu, AYV News, Bo City.
Well, that's all for Primetime News for tonight. For more stories, visit our website at www.ayvnews.com. If you have any comments on the news, please send us an email to info@ayvnews.com. I am Zulayatu Hamid. Many thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye.